Police Minister to seek legal opinion after Auditor General findings and another bomb blast in Nigeria. Good evening to you, I'm Greg House. The Police Minister Nathi Mthethwa says he will now seek legal opinion after being cleared by the Auditor General of any wrongdoing into allegations of the misuse of state funds in the building of a wall at his private residence. He says he's happy that there was no evidence found, that he knew where the money for the building of the wall came from. Ministerial spokesperson Zweli Manisi.
Minister Mthethwa feels vindicated because all along he had said that he has not abused any state funds in terms of the wall. He welcomes the findings which has cleared his name, and for now he will be consulting with his legal team.
The death toll in this morning's train and truck accident at Hector-Sprayton in Mpumalanga has now risen to 24. There have been reports that the truck driver will be charged. After an initial 19 people died, 5 others later died at different provincial hospitals. The accident happened when a truck transporting more than 40 farm workers collided with a goods train transporting coal at a level crossing. Transnet is investigating the cause of the accident. Power utility SAFm6pm applied to raise electricity rates by 14.6% a year over 5 years. This follows 3 years of 25% tariff hikes since 2010, when the National Energy Regulator last granted the utility permission to increase their prices. SAFm6pm provides 95% of the country's power. The utility points out that it needs to fund an expansion drive and build new power plants to keep the lights on. It adds that rising power rates have added hugely to the costs of key sectors such as mining. Laura Campbell is an economist at Econometrics.
On a positive note, the 14.6% increase for the next few years is significantly down on the 25% increases that we've seen over the past 3 years, and it's even down on the 16% increase granted for this year. However, the fact is that a 14.6% increase is still quite high, and it's likely to erode disposable income of consumers.
An Ezemvelo KZN wildlife workers lucky to be alive after being savaged by a bull hippo. Ezemvelo's again warned residents of St. Lucia on the province's north coast to be vigilant. The victim was gored by the hippo outside his home. Ezemvelo spokesperson Musa Mtambo.
One of our employees, he heard the dogs barking outside. And then he went outside to check what was happening, and then the hippopotamus attacked him, and then he chopped off one of his legs. He's in hospital. His condition is stable.
Wits University professor Mary Metcalf has handed her reports on Limpopo's textbook saga to the Basic Education Department and Human Rights Organization Section 27. She was appointed to verify the process of delivering books to over 4,000 schools in Limpopo. Section 27's Mark Haywood.
Section 27, together with Anyaza Lasufi and Mr. Mweli from the Department of Basic Education, met with Professor Metcalf and received reports. We have agreed that we will allow each other a further 24 hours to study the report.
Finally, the Nigerian military says a suicide bomb has killed 5 people at a mosque in the northeast of the country. They say 6 other people were injured. The region has been plagued by attacks by Islamist Boko Haram militants. A look now at the top story at 6 o'clock. The Police Minister Nathi Mthethwa says he will now seek legal opinion after being cleared by the Auditor General of any wrongdoing into allegations of the misuse of state funds in the building of a wall at his private residence.